Today's visualization session is something a bit different. There's a common misconception that in order to reach some form of meditative and Zen-like state where inner peace and calm will reach every cell of our body, that we have to be sitting in some strange yoga pose or staring silently into space. In fact, that's not been my experience. So what I want to do today is to introduce you to something slightly different. Mindfulness while you are walking. Self-awareness while you are walking. Peace and tranquility while you are walking. I found when I was learning hypnotherapy that the best way in which I could do that was actually while I was on a rowing machine. It sounds a bit strange, but it was something to do with the monotony of the motion. And when you start relaxing your body and your mind and focusing on that monotony and the repetitiveness of your actions, you find that actually calm comes automatically. So while you're walking today, just take a few minutes and pay attention to what I'm saying. The focus for today is to bring attention into your body. So first of all, just notice as you walk, what happens? Just get a general feeling of what your body is like to move. Starting at the sole of your feet. As you walk, imagine you're doing it for the first time. What do you feel under your feet? Notice as you walk, your heel rolling onto the balls of your foot and rolling onto the toes. And you can carry on walking normally. This is completely fine. You don't need to do anything different. We're just going to focus on different parts of your body as you walk normally. So as you walk on your feet, notice each of your toes in turn. Bring your attention up to your ankles, bending forwards and backwards each time you step. Bring the attention up the leg and notice how your calf stays the same, but your knee bends every time. And just notice your knee bending, but staying the same. Weirdly. Notice the muscles in your thighs and going up towards your hip, how they're sort of simultaneously rotating and supporting and moving all at once. Notice as you go up into your buttocks how the muscles move, how the skin and the flesh moves around, protecting the thigh. Focus your attention at your hips, whether you notice any discomfort or just whether it's movement, counterbalancing the surface that you're walking on. And just notice as you walk, wherever you're walking, notice how the hips seem to be able to magically adapt to the unevenness of the ground. You're shifting up to your tummy. That's quite relaxed, probably. And then your waist, the connecting part between the bottom and the top part of your body. And as you go up, notice that the ribs stay the same. But pay attention to the organs inside and the vital job that the ribs do in protecting all your organs. And you're not even aware of those, but they're still functioning and doing an amazing job inside your body. Pay particular attention now to your lungs. Notice how you breathe. Just the in and out breath that again happens automatically. moving your attention up to your shoulders, and deliberately relax them, allowing them just to shift down. And then notice the impact then on your arms as they automatically become slightly heavier but still moving in a pendulum sort of action, swinging from front to back. And then on the end of your hands, notice what your hands are doing, whether they're holding anything or clenched and need to be released. Just allowing them to just be as they are, with the energy flowing up through your body and out all the way up to your shoulders and your down, out through your hands. And anything that actually needs to be released can just float away from your hands as your attention goes up towards your neck. And again, relax your shoulders if you need to. And then you notice how strong and supportive your neck is, holding your head. And draw your eye line up. Notice, as well as what's going on directly in front of you, look up. See what's going on above your normal eye line. Maybe it's the buildings, maybe it's trees, maybe it's sky. Just notice how big the space above you is and how big the world is. And then as you walk, just notice how amazing that movement of your body as one whole coordinated action is. All the bones, the muscles, the tendons, every single part of your body working together all the time. And just enjoy that experience of walking. And notice as you walk that actually just that process and drawing the attention away from the mundane and into your body actually calms your mind. And better yet, notice that anything negative in your mind is actually floating away. It's floating behind you and to the side of you, so as you walk, you're releasing and leaving the negative energy behind you to float and be incorporated and released into the universe. And focus on the movement and the flow of energy. And then when you're ready, allow a thought and an intention to come into your mind. Something that you want to make happen in your life. Something that needs to bring some sort of change or progress or movement. An intention to better your own world. Just allow something to naturally flow into your mind. An intention to make your world, and therefore the world as a whole, a better place. And I'll stay quiet just while you allow that intention to come to mind fully and completely. Something you want to make happen in your world. allow that to become really clear. And then the more you pay attention to that intention, I'd like you to think of something that you need to do or say, or a decision that needs to be made so that you can start on that journey of making that intention happen. And affirm that now, because the universe will respond to your intention and your focus and your productivity. So really focus on that intention and focus on an action that needs to happen as a result. And imagine it as if it had come true. Imagine the change that you wanted to bring about, that you are now bringing about, and the universe will help make happen. You don't get to control the outcome, but you do get to control the response, and you do get to influence it. So as you walk, allow your mind to drift to the positive places and the positive things that are going to happen as a result of you spending a few minutes focusing on walking, focusing on flow, focusing on how big the world is, focusing on how connected we all are, and focusing on how your thoughts and intentions can make the world and your world within it better. And this awareness will stay with you all day. And of course, the amazing thing is that we walk so much of the day. So if you do nothing else for the rest of the day, but just wriggle your toes on the ground or in the air, whether you're sitting or lying or wherever you may be, just by wriggling your toes, you'll be bringing that awareness back, bringing that attention back, and bringing the intention back. Because your life is full of intention, and it's now up to you to make it happen.